Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Arizona Cardinals. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get...
Let's see.
What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, my God.
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. To throw is Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 47. Now Fields. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. To the air again, Fields. He'll buy some time right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Roderick Green with an E, a.k.a. Rod, is a gay.
Great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
Roderick Green with an E, a.k.a. Rod, is a gay. God damn it.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive the 25.
That shit was a whole headache. It was a headache. But that's it. That shit deceased. It's deceased.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Here's a give to Dobbins running.
Come on, boy.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what
The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Fields throw complete here to Waller. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Play your part.
Here's Fields. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
God damn it.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
Come on, man. You stop playing.
Down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this is caught.
That
First
should have
catch
been
for
a
Keenan
pick.
Allen. And he is going to have a Cardinals first
That
down
should
as
have
they're
been
able
a
to
pick.
get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins.
Oh.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd
TV
down.
loud as fuck.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey. Them kids loud as shit.
They'll run here with Dobbins. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations.
I've seen him before.
But a guy of his size
No.
can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play action. Now it's Mahomes rolling to his right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Really? Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Fix that, man. You gotta fix that, dog.
Luckily, his teammate was there to
I
pass
gotta
on.
fix
You're
that.
right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know,
You
but
gotta
we often
fix
talk
that.
about the combine and why
Let
do
him
we
go
measure
through it.
quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big
Go
enough
for
and
it,
strong
man.
enough to hold on to the football
Go
while being
for it.
jostled?
56 yards.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. Taken at the goal line.
Oh, come on,
And a
y'all.
little across the
That's
25 to the
That's
27.
what you're saying. BS. I'm playing Antoine Quinn. Yeah.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
What the
But
fuck?
right now, the play calling, they're locked in really
That shit
well.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he
He
takes
was
it.
inside
the
the
last
because
jump
you know
thing.
damn well I
Big connection on that one. 34 yards.
Yeah,
So how about that
yeah.
for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I'm coming.
Now it's Fields. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Fields. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
He don't even go over it. I said it.
Justin Jefferson, his 19th
Fix it, man.
touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers, they
Why
broaden
did you
their
go over
lead.
there?
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
I said
And
he
it's
started on
18
that
now.
left and that right side. He goes all the way. He runs to the right.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
You're watching the QB. You spying.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have the game here followed by the only game on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
Don't do it no more, bro. It ain't
So
there.
the
Don't
big
do
play
it
gets
no
him
more.
across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Tell me what you think.
To throw, it's
Ain't there. Don't do
Mahomes.
it no more.
Another catch for Tate. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. From the 38, Mahomes. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It gets a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Carlos Basham in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
God was good.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's falling.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Get out of
He
here.
tries to force it in,
That's
and it's
so much.
intercepted.
He'll take that.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Oh, my God. He died 6 yards.
And down to the 45.
He died 6 yards to
Teams
go
turned it
get
over
that.
3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Steps away. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on a catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Oh, he gonna move.
Fields. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 20 on the year.
Roderick Green with an E, a.k.a. Rod, is a gay.
To the touchdown pass to kick it away.
Let's be tight end. Let's hoop.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Well, can he put it aside? Let's find out. Staying on his feet. And he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Going deep here for Allen. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Fields on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Darren Waller hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands of Hooper. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Queen.
From the 27, Mahomes. This one pulled in. Again, it's Hooper. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
He went to play the running
He
back.
died 30 yards right there.
He played the running back. And then throw the pass.
Down 30 yards right there.
That's a fucking video game shit, man. I swear.
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and come out and start the 3rd quarter, but things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here we go.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue.
Oh, good, man. That was good late.
Picked off at the 40.
That was good late,
And he'll
bro.
bring this one back to the 29. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from start.
And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I know you saw
Passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. But it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jamal Adams.
He's down. That's how it works. That's how it
He's
works,
got
man.
daylight. The 40.
That's right.
20. 10. 5. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Take your shit.
Oh, I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big and the onside kick it with a lead. If they got it, I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Because it's some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
On first down, it's Fields. He'll take a shot for the end zone. This is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields throwing again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Oh, come on.
Hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
His man is caught for a Steelers touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. afternoon. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one.
This popping bitch ass. One
Extra
damn
point
time.
pass, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
Oh, good man.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
I'm going straight
So
up
good
the
starting
field.
field
This nigga
position
going.
for him
This
here as
nigga
they come
jukes
up
right,
first
and I'm
and
running straight up
10,
the field.
right
Fix it,
at
EA.
the 50-yard
God damn.
line. Here's Dobbins. Pushes him aside at the 45. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
That's a real shit.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now here's Mahomes.
Okay, Bunny.
Forced out to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Carlos Basham in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Now back to throw. And that is
Who the hell is
What
that
a catch at the
catching that
5-yard
garbage,
line.
man?
Mahomes going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
He did the little fake.
Colby Parkinson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are able to make things a bit more respectable.
One more
As a
road
general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
One more rest she take. She told your bitch ass, stop being a fucking bitch.
Now whistles and a
come on,
timeout
man.
signal
Mom
here
told
by
this
the
nigga, stop being
offense, and
bitch.
that's their
All
first
you gotta do is
of
catch
the
a great
second half.
get them sheets. You know, oh, let me stop right there.
And
You
now
don't
they'll
get
empty
shit.
the
You know
backfield
how you know you
here
don't
as
get
they
shit?
elect to go
Because
for
you
2.
got that shit, guess what you would do? Guess what you would do? Guess what you would do? You was getting all that shit. Your ass would have been there. Your ass would have been there.
Mahomes will throw for it.
That's
And this is
go
caught,
get
so
you,
they do
man.
get the
Like
2.
this.
Still a very large
You
deficit,
would've
but
been
maybe
there
something to
already,
feel a little
SA.
better about.
You ain't working on shit but playing with your dog. You weird.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Ha!
Now it's Patterson.
Me,
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Oh, okay. He gonna season the ground turkey, but he's scared to season. He's scared to season me and more. I get it. He's
The
scared to
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
season.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a
So
1st
deep
and
in
10.
the season ends.
Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
They've been trying and
So
trying, but they
deep
haven't
in the
sacked him
season
yet. He's been able
ends.
to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
2nd and 10.
They gonna stop teasing me.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's gonna be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll keep it on the ground. Branch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Branch. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Get out of here.
Come on, man. Yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Somebody was soft today.
Play action. It's Fields.
Oh my God.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And some room to work. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rashad Bateman. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Steelers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still...
My goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. The 20. Oh, yeah. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. The Steeler touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, hey, I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of the margins.
And they have to throw it. That gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here.
Thanks.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that...
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
On first down,
he said he wanted to butter your toast. I don't think you should have.
Wow.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Yeah, there's many reasons why.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Haynes. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Going for it all. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
Honestly, they wouldn't know what to do.
More than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
That's called dirt.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now Dobbins.
Come on, let him through this.
He stopped after a gain of one. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The Cardinals on third down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a touchdown. And that's caught at the 2. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
I use soap.
They'll look to throw. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You got to use soap. You use soap. You won't sing.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Jeez, 49 now. This is crazy.
They'll run on first down. Branch.
Come on,
and he
hold that
sneaks
block.
his way forward only for a couple here.
Hold
Second
the
down.
block, man.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Branch. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
No white meat.
Sure, that is
No
not.
That's
No
what
pull.
they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive
No pull.
play. A really explosive play.
Only
That
pull
gets
is
wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. On play action, Fields. Out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, are you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And here we go on 4th down, Fields. He will find his man Chase complete. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they picked up a ton
why
of
you
yards
stop blitzing
downfield,
so
there has
much?
to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On the move to his left. It's incomplete.
What are you doing?
Couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He's going to look deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Who the fuck's on?
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we got no shot to beat this team.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football.
Oh my goodness.
Just very talented.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a
Instead
new
of you
game now.
standing right there kicking it,
He's
you
going to
do
go
a
out of
slow
bounds,
ass
but he takes
jump.
this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Don't do that.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Hey, what is going
First
on?
down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion
Dude, when you
stops the
start
clock.
blitzing
That's a
so
bad
much,
thing.
Feels
man.
to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. He's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
Really?
We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
What the hell?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far,
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to take on 2 more. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
I know many people.
Oh, my
And
God.
my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 47. And brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like somebody else. There's no doubt in my mind.
What they couldn't see is
Come
you
on,
lean back and
man.
they're cheering you in. Yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini losing streak develop. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Parsons.
Come on, big boy.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just held on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw. Deep
Why would you do that?
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Take that crap out the
However,
game,
we
man.
do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Take it out the game, bro.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll swing this out to
You better
Dalvin.
get down. Get your ass out of
Bounce
bounds.
inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Caught on the slant. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Get up. Go.
Kevin Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
You watching me?
And he'll find Hall. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Fucking 6 a.m.
On 1st down, Fields.
Really?
Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields escaping the pressure. And this will be caught. But forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins.